Here we go again, guys. I got this battery charged up. Deep cycle battery sitting at 1267. I use this little light setup I got from little Napa Auto Parts. I got the bulb matched for this 18H or 18AH battery. Drained it down a little bit, and she's sitting at 1076 now. I actually took it down a little too far. Now here's something Twally recommended to check that you can do on your rotor, and I put those lines across where each spot where the magnets are lined up. He says once you fire it up using the strobe, if all your magnets are set up correctly, he shouldn't have this strobe line that you've seen on the first video get any wider, but I doubt if I have all these lines set just perfect, so they might be slightly displaced also. Anyway, I got this all hooked up, got the LED there. Just going to fire it up and see if you can see it with this light. I still have the pot set where it was set at for the last test, but the primary run battery's charged up a little better. Let's see what we can do here. There goes the strobe. Hopefully you guys can see that. Just let her run and get up to speed. Right now she's currently just under 200 milliamps. Still got the two lines kind of showing up there a little bit. You hear the rotor still picking up a little bit of speed. There, if everything was lined up just about right, you should still see one line. It might just be a little bit wider because of the way I lined all the marks on the rotor, but it'll give you a little bit wider indication here. You hear the rotor's getting up to speed pretty good there. Now what Twally said, if you're spinning the rotor clockwise, if you look straight on to the LED coming off the coil right here, once it's speed stabilized, you want to adjust the light that's reflecting off of the rotor to where the line is just to the left a little bit there of the LED on the center of the coil core. So we'll let it run a little bit, and I'll try to adjust it. It's a very slight motion. It should take it just a little bit to the left of the core. So let's check the ohms here, or the draw on the amps. Looks like we're a little bit higher before. Let me get a little bit lower here so I can see what it is. It looks like we're slightly above 400 milliamps. It's kind of settling right at 400. You hear the rotors getting up to speed. Notice the mark on the rotor's just slightly wider than it was before. Now the guy I got this rotor from is through Tap Plastics, and they marked the center hole, and the guy said I can't guarantee it's dead center. If you notice, the rotor's got a slight wobble. I kind of measured it when I tried to line it up, and I measured from each magnet to each magnet when I marked its location, and there's a few that's a little bit off, and then the center hole is not perfect. That's why you see a slight wobble in here. So what I'm going to do is pick up another round disc. This is a 14-inch in diameter, and I'm going to lay it out myself before I mark center and drill it, and then I might build one, use some Neo magnets on it, and see how she works. Okay, it sounds like the rotor is pretty well stable in speed here. I'm going to try to get right behind the LED. You guys can watch them and see if I can get it to move a little bit left or right. Just a slight motion. Looks like the way I'm moving it now. I'm decreasing it, and you see the line moves to the right of the LED. And he said it should be, if you're spinning the rotor clockwise, you should have the mark, or the indicator line just slightly right. There you go, of the LED. If that's far enough. I just seen its Twally says this is about where it should be. Alright. Notice the rotor's slowing just slightly. You guys can see that. Let me get right behind it here. And that's where he said about it, from what I understood, is where he said it should just about be at. Notice the rotor's still slowing down. And charge rate is at 11.13 right now. If I had it down, drained the battery too far down, so it's going to take a while to get this one back up again. Okay, and there's the strobe light. Still lined up, just a little left of the LED center of the coil. Alright, let's get you a little bit better picture of this up above. If you guys can still see that. Let's get right there. Here we go. You can actually see these lines somewhat going all the way around. I'm going to try to add another coil either this evening or tomorrow morning. If it's in the morning, I definitely have to have coffee first. But there's a way to tune your SSG with using the LED. Doug 49er and Tin Man and Twally and all the other guys, I really appreciate all your input. This is our build, not my build. Alright, we'll see you all later.